Good night, everybody. I want to start to show you Bpel complexity analysis. This is a part of my master thesis of information technology of Universidad Chile. Let me to start with this interesting topic. Let me show you about the Bpel complexity. In this moment, I want to present different perspective of process complexity. As right here, you can see that the typical business process, like an example to a credit card payment, and you can find every different of activities and connections in every actor. For example, credit cards, human approval, statements to shipment and send the product. And let me out to control in the levels of complexity. For example, the control complexity to evaluate what kind of activities and the fluent of the control. The data complexity, for example, what kind of information need to be to execute this process, what is especially in the interfaces. The resource complexity and evaluate what kind of different actors like humans, interfaces, web services, connectors, database involved in the process, and activity complexity to evaluate what kind of number of activities, different kind of activities to start on this process. And this is activities process is the start of analysis in the world. Of course, exists more deep analysis to discover, but in this master thesis we start with this implementation. And this is a typical representation of vendor process in the Bpel. You can see it in the left, typical composite, and you can find the WCA interface and the connectors to Bpel process and human approval tags and another Bpel process. In the right thing, you can see the deep Bpel process in the zoomed very high because it's really big, but this is show you to explain what is important to the complexity of the visualization of this process. The objective of my thesis is to create a helpful interface to evaluate different kinds of perspectives of complexity. Let me introduce to business complexity analysis. This is the first example of activity. The Bpel complexity analysis is make it in a Muse technology. It's a part of Faro. This is, for example, a typical example of view. You can to explore different kinds of SOA contexts and select different kind of part of a model activities. For example, like a process, and you can select difference of metrics to evaluate and then show the visualization. And you can see, for example, in this guide, this process is very complex, especially because the number of variables and activities in DPAT is indicate that this is a complexity and necessary to evaluate. Another approach is to emulate the Muse panel. This is asymmetrical, and you can see in this part every of context and models in the ASOA context. For example, you can see different contexts and different proxies at WSLs and the relationships in the right side. For example, this visualization show you the relationship between the process and the WSL complexity, and the right thing, the complexity and the process and the relationship and the number of activities in the relationship. We can control every artifact in the SOA context and evaluate different kinds of complexities, different metrics, not only visualization like numbers or different cut to explore. In this moment, this is available on Smaltag. You can download, and I hope you can give me advice to improve these tools and create a better thesis, an incredible tool for everyone. This is a little example. For example, in this moment I can show you, for example, process engine and difference of visualizations. If you can select Hasta como